Even though it may look like I'm uploading daily, let me tell you something. Between the video that you seen yesterday and today, a grand total of about 4 days have passed. What I just told you was I haven't voice recorded a video in about 4 days. So this might be good. My commentary skills might improve, or it might be neutral, aka my commentary skills are still this damn same. You know what I'm saying? Can you even have commentary skills? Is that even a thing? Well, apparently it is, because mine is terrible when it comes to staying on topic, but y'all might like that, y'all might not. I don't know. Anyways, welcome back to Bridges. You know what I'm saying? The map where it is large, but let's face it, Field is large, Mirren is large, what else is large? Eek Vein, in some sense, is large, even though people only go to like 3 points on the map. I'm looking at you, gas station. But yeah, we're here. And I got an M4A1. That's right, no M82. Straight up assault rifle. And that's when you know that I had enough. I had enough. When you see me go to an M4A1. Like, there is a whole, how can I say this? 7 layers of guns that I go down whenever, I don't make it in the previous encounter. And this is layer, like, 1, I want to say, if not layer 2. But it's going to turn out here that taking an M4A1 instead of an M82 was actually the right call. Was actually the right call. So you see here, I'm just walking up this here hill and I don't see anybody. But that don't mean that nobody sees me. Okay, so look, there's a lot to talk about. I say there's a lot. There's some things to talk about what just happened. So I get ported, right? Cool. Cool. Guy running in front of me doesn't have a weapon. If he did, it was very well concealed. Why would you port someone and not have a weapon and then run in front of them? That's like putting on a firefighter's outfit, then going to a water park. That doesn't make any sense. So here's what I think happened. I think the guy that has this damn gold L85, I think he ported me. And he was on my left. The guy running up the hill was to my right. He ported me because I'm the closest person to him. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time I'm thinking, this fucker running up this hill ported me. Nope. I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong, but this is what I'm thinking right now. So he heard the shots. He went over to investigate. He saw me for a split second. He started aiming in, M4A1 bullshit ass headshots, and he's history, right? But the second dude, or not the second dude, the first dude running in front of me with no weapon. I'm gonna say it again. I could be wrong. I'm gonna say it. I think he opened the barred house. No, I didn't go in the barred house because, traps, and I wanted to get out of there because I done shot twice in the same area. And you know what I always tell you all? Gunshots attract players. So boom, I'm out of there, hitting another conversation, going on about my day, right? But I think I dodged a bullet, no pun intended, even though the guy didn't shoot. That guy had on armor and was in the barred house. A split second, 5 seconds later, he would have had a gun, and I would have had a whole problem in my hands. And to those of you that are like, Jet, how the hell did you see his head? I didn't. Let me tell you what I saw. His shoulders. Yeah, aim a little bit above his shoulders. Look, the gap between the base of the window and the bottom part of that plywood was all I needed to see. Let me put it to you like this. Have you ever, was driving around Walmart looking for a parking space, and you see the back end of a tail, or the back end of a car sticking out from a parking space, and you're like, oh yes, someone's parking right there. You could imagine how far the car is in that parking space because you see the back of the car sticking out in the parking space. See what I'm saying? Right? Like you get a little bit of information and you draw a whole conclusion. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. But hey, at least you drew a conclusion. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that guy got headshotted. Did you notice how quiet it is? Because I did. That's why I ran to this here exit. Because, well, the airdrop is up here, or it's going to be up here. And there's no shooting. Matter of fact, I want to say I'm the only guy who shot this entire match. But I mean, I got ported, but that's neither here nor there. So if no one's at that exit, where is everyone at? Well, there is another exit at the top of the map, but I'm going to leave that to chance. But, hold on. The phone's ringing. I'm going to check in here real quick. No one's in here? Okay. Cool. You know what? We're going to do this. And of course, there's some random ass dude in some random ass spot on this large ass map. Of course. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to watch him. And he got spooked because someone actually picked up the phone, and now he's like, oh no, what is he doing? Even though we can clearly see each other on the map. But anyways, yeah, he's in there. So like I said, we're just going to watch him for a minute, see what he does. And homeboy is moving from detector to house to outside the house, if not a window. People, I'm going to sound like a hypocrite when I say this.
The plane is coming. Prepare to fight for the airdrop.
But don't do what I'm doing. Don't wait for an airdrop. Because that's what I'm doing right now. But not with the intent of grabbing it, but with the intent of making it hella dangerous. And oh yeah, dude is now outside of a building. Probably prone in the grass. He's not moving. He's not moving at all. Actually, no, he is. Okay, where's he going? Is he going toward the exit? What is he doing? Okay, he was going toward an exit, but then he went... He might go to that exit up there. Yeah, he's definitely going up the map. Is he coming after me? Is he courageous enough to do that? I mean, I'm just sitting in one spot, waiting for an air... Oh, there's 2 airdrops. Interesting. So it's a coin flip as to which one is the real airdrop. Now, if homeboy is looking at his map, he's going to see me moving after the airdrop has landed. If I were him, I'd start moving myself. Or, I mean, I would have been moved, to be honest with you. But now that he sees me moving, he's going to see my intentions. Except, they're not real intentions. My intention is to come after you. Because you wanted to duel. Well, you got it. There are two things I want to tell you about what just happened. The first is I did something that I thought about on the fly, and I'm going to share it with you all. Yes, I know he was there, but I couldn't see him. What I was trying to do was run out in the open and get him to shoot at me. Once I seen him shoot at me, then bam, I know where he is. But he never shot at me. So what I have to do? Well, keep running and see if he had something that had a scope. And luckily, SVU. Now, nobody in their right mind is going to peek on a guy with an SVU and he already knows you're there. The next best move was a mortar strike him. I seen him, but if I were to put the mortars where he was at, I'd be out in the open, which meant I'd be dead. So here's where the new strat came in. I put the mortar strike on a tree behind him. Not on him, on a tree behind him. So aim for the tree bark, if you will. Second thing is this. In shootouts, last man standing, everyone has a skull in their compass, right? Showing where everyone is. I'm going to tell you something. Ever notice how it's kind of the same thing? Phone duel and a skull. You know everyone is in a shootout. You know your phone duel is in an encounter. You deal with it. Move. Find them. Peace.